It's a modern world. Everyone can do anything, don't you know? Well, yeah, exactly. I identify as whatever the hell I like. Okay, so but I've had these two and Pip. Oh no, that means that Pitbull and Pillowcase are going to have a baby. Oh, you know you're never going to live that down if that happens, right? I'm just saying. I'm just throwing that one out there. If that ends up being the case, that yeah. Oh dear. No, I'm trying to get to say hello to all of these. I've seen you already? No, yeah, I have. You, yeah. Oh, what am I? I'm trying to milk a chicken. It's just never going to work, is it? It's just not on the cards. Right. Okay. I don't know how. Right. Okay. Let's go. Oh, another truffle. Oh, you good little biggie wiggy. Love the pigs. Oh, in that case, then we need to get more pigs. Well, we're gonna go down here and we're gonna get another pig, and then we're gonna have a look and see whether or not we can actually get male. And mind you know, it just sells a pig, or I guess it's just a chance, right? Right. You're oh hello. Purchase animals. I kind of need a rabbit, but well, I think we just need a pig. That's what we need. Right, we got Pepper. George. George. Oh, why do you do that to me, keyboard, every time? George. George. How's the weather? Yeah, it's weathery. Oh, you can just buy more. Excellent. Right. Okay. What have I got here? 16. Right. We could do. Well, let's have another sheep. Right. Pair of shears. Dairy cow. Hang on a minute. Hang on a second now. Oh, no. Hang on. I'm being an idiot. No. A cow. That's a dairy cow. So they're females. Right. I would need a bull. And there's 2 spaces here. Right. So I'm guessing at some point I'm going to be able to get a bull. Does that make sense? So let's have a rabbit, because they multiply like rabbits. Will you go there? We'll call this one. Do you know what? We'll call this one VE75. There we go. All right, so we got that. How's the weather? It's great. I'm just purchasing all the animals right now. What have I got? 8 grand. That's 4 grand, and that's 8 grand. Do we think? What do you think? Do you think I should buy another sheep, or shall I buy another goat? Let's buy a goat, because mind you, I've only got 1 sheep, haven't I? Do you know what? It's 8 grand for a goat. It just makes sense to get a goat. And I can't think of a funny name for a goat right now, to be honest. It's oh, is that built? Oh no, that one is. There we go. We'll put you in there. We'll call this one Jack, because he's a bit of a goat. Jack. There we go. Perfect. Right. Right. Well, I mean, I know I've just blown all of our cash. I get that. But I think that lot is going to pay a huge dividend. How have I got 4 grand left? Hang on a minute. I've got 4 grand. What? How did that happen? All right. Well, in that case, then we'll purchase an animal and we'll have. Well, oh, the sheep was 8 grand, wasn't it? A cow. Should we get another cow? Since when has farming ever been about money? Oh yeah, this is true. A wabbit is 8 grand. Let's. Do you know what? Let's have a couple of cows. Let's ramp up production big time. Who should we call it? Right, we'll call this one my CH80L. What? 80L, Michael. Right, let's. I'm just going to go nuts with the animals. Purchase animals. We'll have another cow, and we'll call this one. Choose a barn. There, and we'll call this one Maria. Perfect. Have I got enough? Were they 1400 or 1500? 1500, of course there would be one. Oh, a duck. Oh, I don't have to do that. They give eggs, don't they? Right, I think that will do for the animals for a little bit. I think I'm doing my bit for king and country. Christ, that's weird to say, king and country. It's always been queen and country. Right, I guess now I've got to go and pet the little buggers. That means I'm going to need more cheese presses soon. But that just means more money. You know what they say, more money, more problems. Right, okay, let's come in here. And you've already been petted. Oh, look, little cows, look. Oh, that's big old pit bull. Oh, Oliver. Billy Bob. I don't remember how many cows I bought now. I don't actually know what. Oh, there we go. There's supposed to be a sheep around here somewhere, isn't there? I haven't. Bob, short for Kate. Who's this one? Have I paid you yet? And do you know what would be lovely right about now? An auto petter. Something that does it for you. Because, like, trying to find all these bloody animals is... Look, like that one there, Raiden. She's always hiding in the grass. Nugget. We got another... Oh, look, there it is. There it is. Look. Hey, little chickadee. Gotcha. Mark Buddy. Oh, this is the best chicken of all, really. It was Jack, Oliver. Maybe this is why you segregate them, because like that is just ridiculous. I'm just spitballing on that one. Was there any eggs in here, or did I get them all already? No, I must have them all already. Okay. Right. Oh, I can put on another, what do you call it? Truffle oil. Perfect. Right. Is the royal family a big source of pride in English people? Well, I guess for some people it's a pride thing. Speaking from myself personally, I'm no royalist. I just don't. To be honest with you, putting my tinfoil hat on for a minute, I don't believe that the monarchy is what it used to be. I think the monarchy are just a bunch of puppets to whoever is in real control of the country. So I truly and honestly believe that they are as much of a prisoner as what we are. But that's just my opinion. But my opinion doesn't count for crap these days, I'm afraid. But it is, I don't, you know, take them or leave them. I suppose the best way, I'm ambivalent. I don't care either way. You know, it doesn't affect me. Well, I suppose it does affect me. You know what I mean? I don't care. I think it's what I'm trying to say. I figured as much. Yeah, it would depend on the person. Yeah, that's a scary concept, but here's a scarier one. No one is in control. The politicians who lead things are just as clueless and adept as they look. You're wrong. Trust me on this. There is an agenda in place that we don't know about and never will know about. and they're the ones in real control. You know, it's a very touchy subject because a lot of people are like, oh, you're just a conspiracy theorist and whatever. No, I just read a lot. And I don't believe everything I read, and I don't believe everything on TikTok before anybody thinks that. And I don't, automatically see one thing from one person and think, oh, that's it. That's what it is. I watch a lot. I'm disabled. I have a lot of time on my hands. So I watch a lot and I listen to a lot. And, it's hard. I'm also a fairly intelligent person. I use the word fairly because, but, I've always lived by one creed, right? If it walks like a duck, looks like a duck, and quacks like a duck, it's not a chicken. The most I'm willing to grant is that they're corporations puppeted by the rich who are in the public eye, drive everything else for further enrichment of those in the same... Yeah, exactly. It's a witch. Well, I mean, it's so difficult. I can't really... I don't know if I can actually sit and talk about some of the things because it's some of my views are I think in a public forum like this, like hugely public forums, and especially because I'm so small, I don't think it would make any difference me saying anything, but you just never know. Just know that I don't buy into what we're being sold. If she weighs as much as a duck, she's a witch. I don't think they're all in collusion, though. There would be more vision evidence through the crap they've been. Right, okay, but you say that. But the problem is they hide this stuff in plain sight. And they use deception, they use coercion, and they use... what's the word when they make you not believe somebody? Oh, what is it? I can't think of the name of the word now. It is discredit. That's it. When you discredit the sources, like you've got to understand something, right? For years and years and years, the government flat out told us that there is no Area 51, right? Misdirection. Yeah, there you go. There is no Area 51. But there is, and they've admitted it now, and apparently there are aliens and stuff, all stuff that Bob Lazar has turned around and said, in his documentaries and stuff, and everything that he said has actually come completely true. So they're just hiding in plain sight these days. And I think the reason that they're able to do that, in my honest opinion, right, and it's just my opinion, but I think the reason they've been able to do that is because, as I've said quite a few times, they have underfunded the educational system so much that we literally have a generation of morons. And I don't mean that disrespectfully, and I've said this before, and I know it sounds like, how can you call somebody a moron and not do it disrespectfully? Because it's not their fault. The education system is so underfunded that we have a generation of people who are easily manipulated by social media. I've said it 1,000 times. And I'm not trying to be horrible to anybody. I'm not trying to single anybody out. I'm not the world's most intelligent person. But when you look at the facts of the stuff that's been going on, it's awful. And you know what? One day, this generation is going to be in control of the country. The rich can keep sending their kids to private school for the best quintessential education. But let's say, for argument's sake, that a freak accident, because they happened, and most of these intelligent people that went to these schools are gone, then it's left to us. I'm not prepared to accept any of that without some compelling evidence. Taking conspiracy theories even a little seriously is too easy and leads towards things like anti-vax and flat earth, which I don't hold with. No, and I agree. But here's the thing, right? This is the beauty about me. I have the ability of being able to see both sides of the story and then kind of draw my own conclusion. And the whole flat earth thing, right? Let's say, for argument's sake, just say for argument's sake here now, we were supposed to have gone to the moon. What's his name? Buzz Aldrin was supposed to have gone to the moon, and he didn't. And they lied to us for years to say that he did. So if they're lying about that, have we actually been to the moon? You know, when you look at all of the videos of where they you know, you can see wires and stuff when they're trying to do the NASA scripts and what have you. And whether that's true or not is neither here nor there. My point is, oh, maybe change the word moron to ignorant. Yes, ignorant. Yeah, ignorant. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, ignorant. Yeah, not morons. I didn't mean to say morons. I meant to say ignorant. You're quite right, Pitbull. Yeah, ignorant people. And yeah, I don't know. Like, it's such a controversial subject to sit and discuss, and you know, it's one of those that you'll get very staunch opinions on it. Everybody's like ingrained in what they believe and what they don't believe and stuff. And you know, at the end of the day, whatever happens, right? Whatever conspiracies, whether there are or aren't, let's just hope that we all wake up tomorrow morning fine, fit, and healthy, and loved by somebody. You know, because that's about the best we can hope for, and that is to the most degree what we can actually do for ourselves and loved ones and friends and Pitbull. Oh, strange happenings when large fields of cauliflower, melon, or pumpkin reach maturity. I can't verify it myself. Okay, so what does he want me to do? Make up a large field of cauliflower? But please don't think that I believe everything I see and hear. You know, like I said, I do a lot of reading. I do a lot of finding out about stuff. And like I said, with the whole misdirection thing, you know, it's difficult to know what to believe and what not to believe. I knew, right, okay, I've got one of them. I'm sure of it. Let me just go and grab that and put it in there. It's relatively easy to distinguish nutters from ignorance by reason. The latter will allow for changing their minds and giving the evidence compelling even to them, and a formal category will presuppose that they are correct. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I don't believe that what I say is completely correct. That's why I always preface whatever I say is it's just my opinion. I don't want anybody to run away and turn around and think, oh, you know, that's exactly what he believes. You know, that's what he does. I should think the same way or whatever. No. That is not what I do. Not what I think either. You know, we've all got our own brains. Think for yourself. I think if everybody did that, just that one little thing, the world would be a better place. You know, think for yourself. Draw your own conclusions. I should be saving some of this. Garlic juice. Could you imagine garlic juice? Oof. Ooh, maybe shudder. Yes, okay. And I'm using the same vat now to make wine. Go figure. People willing to rationally discuss and open to changing their minds if they are convinced they're worth talking to. The other kind is either obnoxious or actively dangerous. That I completely agree. Do you know what annoys me? Like, and it's been bugging me now for a few days. Right? I watched an interview with Rishi Sunak, the president, not the president, the Prime Minister of the UK. And he was asked a direct question, right? And it was about one of the cabinet members being on drugs and why they should be allowed to keep their job, and does he agree with him staying in his current employment and whatever else. And he looked at her and he turned around and said, well, he said, what we've done as a party is we've managed to stamp out a lot of drugs. We're gonna stop making nitrous oxide available to the youth of today because we believe that that's one of the biggest causes of whatever else. And I'm sitting there thinking, they just asked you a direct question. How can you prattle on about something else like you're doing good and ignore what's happened that's bad? And then they asked it again and he did the same thing again. And it's like, I'll go and commit murder, shall I? And when the copper asked me, oh, did you kill him? I just turn around and say, well, I've done some streaming and people seem to really like it. And, you know, I've helped a few people out with a bit of mental health stuff. And my wife thinks that I'm an amazing dad. And my grandkids love me because I'm always reading them stories. So it's that answer your question. Bye. it just really, really gets my goat. It genuinely drives me nuts. And how they can get around it, you know, because a copper would say, well, dude, that's not the question I asked you. Now you're going to prison. Ta-da. But they seem to get away with it. Unfortunately, more and more people are conditioned to dig in their presuppositions. Yeah, and not be open to counter arguments. So society is becoming more and more polarized as a result. Too easy to fall into the echo chamber in social media. Also too easy to make up lies and propaganda and spread it. Of course. Yeah, exactly. And this is happening on both sides of just about every argument. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Debunking takes a lot more effort than just making up a lie. It absolutely does. It absolutely does. It's just so it's just, you know, like there are, to coin a Michael Jackson thing here, there are people dying all over the world, right? And we have far more important things to worry about. Why don't we just focus on that? It's you could just go on about it for days, you know, and these deep conversations. I love having conversations like this because it's just it's I find it nice. Dark Matter 2025 did a very good video on propaganda. Resonated with me quite a bit. I might take a look at that. Mark is not a Wally. Why, thank you, Pitbull. Checks in the mail, bud. Oh, have I petted the chick? Yeah, I have. Just petted you, Ash. You're all happy. You kind of, you have strong feelings for me today. I think I've gone and got turned round here, haven't I? It was the other one I've got to do down here. He didn't see my comment before that. What's this? Let's test that theory about making up a lie. Mark's not you, twat. Complete a-hole. Yeah, I should definitely keep a better eye on chat. Like diplomat falls over while giving a speech due to a COVID jab, and the original videos from 2014 and stuff. Yeah. Like that girl that got dizzy, you know, after having the injection. And it's like, well, you know, I'm not being funny, but I've got a fear of needles, right? And I pretty much pass out anytime I go to have a blood test. So, you know, you could look at that one of two ways. You could have just see the girl's obviously not in the right frame of mind to have a jab, and she was just, you know, feeling ill. Or it could be, as the conspiracy theorists are all saying, that, you know, that the jab was really bad. I don't know. I do worry, you know, with the jab when they kind of turn around and say about it now, what they're saying about it, only purely because most of my family has been jabbed, you know, and that's more of a self-preservation thing and the caring for my family than anything else, you know, even if there's a possibility of it. But I don't know whether it is or isn't. I actually haven't been vaccinated, and that wasn't purely by choice. That was because no doctors or nurses would come to my home to be able to give me an injection because I can't get out. Pitbull, give me your milk. Oh, don't do that again. What do you mean? You've had no milk for days. Are you pregnant? I think Pitbull's up the duff, everyone.
That's what she said.
Pitbull's about to have a baby. Right, it's coming here. Oh, there's loads of eggs in here. Large egg. I'm guessing my inventory's full, right? Yes, it is. It's always full when I've got the last couple of eggs. That was in response to the Pitbull, give me your milk. I figured as much. I was just trying not to let you have the quip, you know? Right. I'm guessing now that we're going to get more cows and we got other stuff now, we should probably ramp up how many cheese presses we've got, and also probably ramp up the mayonnaise. No, don't eat it. So I feel like that this particular stream on here has actually been really good, just from the basis of making future money. No, don't eat. I really don't want you to do that. Have I got no eggs? I guess I haven't. Have I got any eggs in here? I haven't. Well, who knew? But it is nice to be able to have conversations like that, you know, because it's nice to gauge what other people think about things and how they view the world and what they would do and their responses. Because, you know, everyone's got an opinion. Whether it's right or not is a different matter. But it's just nice that some people are actually able to articulate how they're feeling with it. Oh, that's what I was doing a minute ago. Articulate their feelings in a constructive way. Like it's like I always say on my videos. You know, if you think I've done something wrong or you're not happy with it, I'm quite happy to take constructive criticism, because, you know, like I've always turned around and said, I'm not ignorant enough to think that I'm right. But there are so many people that are just so locked into their own opinion that they can't imagine or fathom that somebody else could be right. Grab all of these. And we'll take that. And I should have, yes I do. I've got some mead there. I know mead sells quite well. But this isn't really helping with the coal situation, is it? Truth be told. Right, I don't know how many spaces I've got. They're probably nowhere near enough. It's 6 p.m, so I can't even get to the shop. I should have gone and bought all of the trees. That's what I should have done. Yeah, I should have done that. Right, I think what we're going to do is we're going to inventory manage a little bit. I think that'll be a good idea. Oh, that doesn't belong in there. That doesn't belong in there either. You can come out and go. Oh, hang on. Let me put these in there. No point in having that there. Yeah, let's do a bit of an inventory management. Let's take that. Take that. You don't belong in there. You don't belong. Oh, space. Right. First off, let's put this up here because that's where this goes. Because that's a fishy product. Anything else fishy in there? Oh, we could put that in there. I just didn't really know. See, I've got fish bait everywhere. Oh, there and there. Okay. Right. So I don't really want to put that in there because I'm going to use it. Is this a fruit? It is a fruit, isn't it? Ah, and I've got no space left, so I'm going to have to make another fruit thing. Bugger. Have I got wood on me? I don't have enough. Let's have a look here. Let's make that. Let's do that. Let's make another chest. Actually, let's make a couple of chests. We really need to just get a barn at this point. It's getting to the point where I'm actually needing one, I think. Put that there. Put that there. And I guess we could double up on all of that. But we'll colour that in red. And then we'll put you in there. We'll put that in there as well. Did I have anything else there? No. You can be green, and I think that is for vegetables, and I'm pretty sure. And you could be light green, which is foraged items. Yes. Okay, so we'll do that. You can all go in there because I've got a lot here to put into barrels and stuff now. Okay. Fruit, you can go in there. I'm going to keep that because I'm going to work through them and get them done. What have we got to go in here? Absolutely nothing. And in here. Okay. Oh no, there you go. You can go in there. In there. You can come out. You can come out. You can go into there. You can go into that thing, and you can go in there and all. Right, okay. Let's get rid of this trash. Trying my hardest to try and inventory manage somewhat to make it a little bit easier to find stuff, because so far I've got stuff all over the place. Yeah, like that, for argument's sake. I don't think that's meant to be going in there. At least that's not where I used to have it. So let's move it to where it should be going. And that should go into there. You can go into there. You don't go in there. You can go in there. Lovely. You can go in there. That makes up for that. Perfect. Right. I feel like we're getting there somewhere now. We'll put that back in there. That's going to get trashed. These are seeds, so we'll put that up there. But before we do that, we'll grab this lot. And we will put that in there. Now that it's finished doing that, I need to get a windmill, I think. I don't know if I need it, but I kind of feel like we should. But maybe we should do the barn up first. This one. Yeah, I think we should do that. We should definitely do that first, I think. I was going up there for seeds, wasn't I? On my way. Right, so we'll give you that and that. I'll put the seeds in there. Although, having said that, I'm in hole, aren't I? That's spring, isn't it? I don't even remember where I am. That in there. Stone. Sell that. Keep that. Have we got any spaces to plant seeds? I think there's one there. No point in not planting it, is it? Could be something, could be nothing, really. Who knows? Right, let's get to selling. Oh, I didn't put the pine cones up yet. And I also need to have a look and see what you need to make ancient seeds, because apparently I have that recipe now, don't I? Ooh. Let's have a look. What do we need to make an ancient seed? Ancient seed is a winter root. Oh, hello. Oh, no, that's wild seeds. There we go. An ancient seed makes ancient seeds. Okay, all right. So I guess that's what we get then. All right, no worries. Everything's being done, isn't it? So we're kind of wish there was an easier way to see whether or not, I don't know if the pig actually drops the truffles like all the time, or whether it's just, see, I had a feeling. Do I really have to come through here doing this every time? Because if that's the case, then maybe I need to make their pen smaller. Because, like, I mean, there could be anything over there. I didn't actually see what truffle oil sells for. But I guess we will do soon. Right. Okay, I guess that... Hang on, let me put that in there. Wow, one measly coal. That's just really depressing. Right. Where to sleep tonight? Yes. Day 4 of fall. Day 4 of fall. Year 2. 13,000. That's not a bad amount of money, to be honest. I'm quite happy with that. It's not bad at all.